Relaxing days like this are nice. Let's take it easy.
Alright, I bought Nilu's new dress. I just took a clip of wishing for. I love it. It is so pretty. Those flowers in there. It's very nice. It's styled similarly to coconut. It's got the same kind of fish design. On this, do I want to run this or do I want to run her default? Considering, of course, I just got her. She's not horny anymore, so that's cool. I get what Maxwell means. She is truly brainless. There is nothing behind her eyes. I did her teapot dialogue, and yeah, there is nothing behind her eyes. Anyway, let's go do the event. I believe she's in this one. And I also believe, I thought she was in the last summer event as well. So I guess they're reducing me to just be a summer rank character. Also, I got key. First time actually wishing for a weapon on weapon banner. No, I got it. And actually, that reminds me. Play more characters. 20% attack. Yikes, okay. It's a really high base attack. I know. It's like 20% crit rate and it's like 600 or 700 base attack or something, I think. Oh my god, how many bells I have. It's Claymore characters. Who the fuck would actually use this other than Navia? Like maybe Noelle? No, because Noelle doesn't even have elemental skill damage. What Claymore user scales with elemental skill damage? No one. Literally no one. This Claymore's good on Navia and literally no one else. It would actually have been way better for me to have lost that 50-50 for Claymore. Like, for one thing we do, we can maybe put it on Eula. So he'll give a chunky bit of attack. She'll lose a little bit of crit rate, but she already has quite a lot. It will raise her attack, lower her crit rate, and that's it. She will lose the damage bonus from this, but that might be evened out by the attack. It does look very cool. It's a very cool looking weapon. Can't deny that. Yeah, this is going to go completely unused. So that's great. Alright, let's go. I don't know if I'm going to talk for this. Also, I don't know how long I'm going to stream. There's things I want to do today. This is probably only be like an hour or two. Hopefully it's not too long.
You're still here. If Paimon woke up alone, she probably would be trembling in a tree hollow. Let's follow this path for now. We might be able to meet someone
so far this place actually seems similar in structure to the last place. Now we have, what, 40 days to explore this? I think I can do it. Despite the things I got going on. Like Olite? Yeah. Oh no, it's going to be like for tickets again. Okay. This looks a lot like the last one.
Did those plants by the road look weird to you? It almost looked like they were made of paper. And those two frogs over there? Yeah, they look like pieces of origami.
Oh, by the shade of a lotus leaf stream, don't tell me you forgot how to jump.
I didn't forget, Firecracker. I'm just not sure if what I remember is correct.
Next thing you know, you'll have forgotten how to sing, much less notate a score.
Where do I know
You
this voice
still
actor
remember
from?
why we call you Stream, don't you?
Yeah, because I've got a great singing voice. Although these days, the name seems more ironic than anything.
Not just a great voice, one that evokes the
Hey, I've
gentleness
definitely
of
heard that
early
voice before.
morning dewdrops flowing into a spring. So cheer up and make the jump over. If you're still unsure, just use that roll of magic thread.
I haven't forgotten everything, Firecracker. Your name, for instance. It's kind of hard to forget that you're named after your fiery temper. Now do me a favor and pipe down for a second. I'll be right over.
You saw that too, right? Paimon's not seeing things, is she? This place is getting more confusing by the second. Anyway, why don't we go after those two frogs? They didn't look evil or anything. Plus, they might be able to help us out.
So far, my experiences with Nilu, she doesn't feel like as good as I would hope she would. But that's kind of been the case for basically every 5-star I've gotten in the last year. Just when you spend so much time, it's not going to live up to what you want, really. It's mainly just because, like, Hydro application, often, if you're not using Xingqiu, then the Hydro application feels really slow. That's, like, Xingqiu just has so goddamn much Hydro application that every other character in the game feels slow in comparison.
Guess we're not catching up to those frogs. They were so fast. Paimon couldn't even tell
But
what he
I
had
can't
left
really
to in
use
the end.
Xingqiu. It's not a great idea to use
Excuse me,
Xingqiu with
honoured
Nilu
travellers.
for most
Did
teams.
you come from the
That's when you have
cliff
too
of
much
prophecy,
Hydro application,
perchance?
and you don't want that. You want more Dendro than Hydro.
The chubby paper hamster just talked.
Chubby? Who are you calling chubby?
Or you want to go
Got
triple
a
Hydro,
slightly thicker layer of paper, that's all.
and then
Allow me
just
to
run the heater
introduce myself.
as your sole Dendro.
My name is Armand,
And then the
and I'm
heater's
an
making
elder
all
of
of
the
the Dendro
Forest
cores,
of
so you just
Blessing.
built up Maxian.
I've been waiting here for the...
Traveler, could you pinch?
Pinching, you say? Well, I can help with that. Although you'll have to get a little closer. My arms are rather short.
That's all right. We know for sure this isn't the world we're familiar with. The talking paper animals and...
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to the world. That is what the prophecy says. Dearie me, I completely forgot to introduce you to this world, didn't I? Oh well, perhaps my once glossy paper has faded past.
It's okay, really. You can...
Let me think. Where should I even begin? Right. I believe the story a long time. The goddess of creation, who presides over matter and magic, created the mountains and rivers. After the goddess of creation came the goddess of prophecy, with dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. She induced the sky to spin and the earth to... The final goddess was the goddess of fate. She who reigns over all treasured tales and dearest wishes. She bestowed upon us the fierce and everlasting feelings of love and hate, and showed us the meaning of death and hope.
Whoa, they all seem super impressive. Sounds like they really did a lot.
Of course. All new residents of Similanka come to the forest to thank the goddess of creation for... After that, they make their way to the end of the world and tell the goddess...
How it used to be? Oh, yeah.
Yes, this old brain of mine may have forgotten many things. It came down from the skies in an ominous...
Sounds
The terror doesn't stop there, I'm afraid. Ever since the attack, the...
A catastrophe of the highest order? I'll be...
Good! Goddess of creation, wet paper will dry out with time. Magic tonic. It was gifted to the forest by... Well, our bodies will gradually crumple and become brittle.
But wait, Grip...
Oh, I'm afraid so. The color has all but completely faded.
Then we've got to act fast!
Oh, brave Pixie. Could it be?
Not sure how we know that. Plus, we can't even remember how we got here, so it's not looking too promising.
Well, this is turning out to be quite... for now, why don't you come with me to the hut of...
Whoa, a forest fairy?
Oh, you betcha. She's prophesized to join...
Well, then, she sounds like exactly the kind of person
Yay.
we need.
I'm already fucking bored. That was a whole lot of dialogue. Man. A lot of things were said.
Pretty strange.
That's what the Calligraphy Tavern looks like. Now it's lost all of its color.
Words were yapped. Sounds were made. I don't know how much was actually truly said. We just like dumped everything like this. Do we need to plot?
Wow!
Brilliant.
What a lovely surprise!
Okay. Someone had to save artifact to experiment with, right? You. I tried testing Dendro MC. They have a really big AoE on their burst. It is huge. It's probably the biggest AoE in the game. But, it seems like it's pretty weak. It does not seem to apply a lot of Dendro, and it doesn't seem to apply a lot of damage. So it's, yeah, not all that great. So I don't know if I should try to build them or not. That's the thing, I really wish we could crunch down artifacts into the upgrade materials. So I could just conserve them for later. But nope. Family, why the fuck do you have this? And looking at Kirara's burst, it's not continuous, which is not great. Because what Nihida really wants is a continuous Dendro application, which is what Yao Yao is great for. someone spelling? Okay. I just turned game running up so I can actually hear music. Well, I missed that tutorial. Okay, this is cute. It's very cool.
Let me help you pack this up. The entire prospect of having these limited time areas is peculiar to me. The devs have put so much work into these. Yeah, of course, it's all going to get deleted in a little over a month. I feel like it would make sense if they ran these temporary regions periodically or something. What the fuck? What? Alright, we've suddenly gone off on a tangent. Well, the last one's a bit early, I think. Okay, that was something. I actually like the drum puzzle thing which they introduced in the last area of Sumeru. Unfortunately, it's literally used like twice and then completely abandoned. The devs put so much work into making these areas. For Because the way we have to make these has to be cost effective. We have to make a couple of assets and then recycle them. But this, it still takes a lot of dev time. It all just gets nuked. I shouldn't get the too far out of hand here. I need to reel myself in.
Committed to memory. Allow me.
Yeah.
Roll.
By there, Nilu's single target damage is
I wonder
pretty
who
respectful.
this gift could be from.
I've put Sap Frag on Kokomi here. It loses her 5,000 HP, but then she has more EM and her skill will now never be a problem. It will have 100% uptime, basically. Which is really good. I hate using Kokomi's Burst to refresh her skill. It does not feel right. That should be like a 4-star mechanic, not a 5-star. 5 stars should feel premium. We shouldn't feel like, oh yeah, use a burst at this precise moment in the rotation, or the entire thing fucking gets ruined. I see people talking about how much skill Al-Hatham takes to play. No, not really. Al-Hatham's rotations are pretty easy to manage. You have full control over them. Which is part of why he's so damn fun to play, actually. He's like Hu Tao, but if Hu Tao's skill just didn't have a cooldown, basically. That's how he feels a lot of the time. It's just, of course, I mean, the longer you go in his DPS cycle, the less damage he's dealing. Then, of course, you can refresh that if you want. It's, do you want a longer DPS cycle, or do you want a briefer window of more damage? Basically. So it gives you a lot of choice in that. It's really good. No access reward yet? No.
Wow, what a lovely surprise.
I already like that fog mechanic. That's fun to play with.
For you. Huh? Yep.
I thought at first the reason why they disabled my wood collector here is because all the trees are paper, but they aren't. There's a bunch of actual real trees here as well. Obviously, Slate like lilies are making things easier for Farino hunters.
Huh? I see everything.
I definitely do feel like I'm gonna get Baiju on his next run. Granted, that's potentially a year away. Baiju has had 3 runs since Nilu's last run. So for some reason he's a higher priority, despite the fact Nilu's a better unit. Interesting. I feel like Baiju would make a pretty good replacement for Yao Yao here. So he'll have just as much healing, he'll deal more damage, and he'll give a shield. And he probably also has better Dendro application. Just one annoying thing is just right here. First of all, you do 2 normal attacks and then skill for it to be the fastest. But yeah, it creates just a little aura. This looks like you apply a lot of Hydro. It doesn't. It applies Hydro at the same rate as Kokomi's or Barbarous.
This is the place. If you could just wait a moment, the fairy should be...
Traveler! Paimon! Paimon knows that voice! It's really you! I'm so happy to see you! Sorry. So Nilu is the forest fairy? Well, you certainly look the part. Thank you. To be honest, I'm still getting used to it. It's the weirdest thing. I remember I was reading a book at the Grand Bazaar, and then I guess I must have fallen asleep at some point because, well, then I woke up dressed like this. And in my dream, someone spoke to me. They said, "You are the fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Now go, save the forest with your magic." At first, I thought this whole world was just part of the dream, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to wake up. I couldn't find anyone I knew from the real world either. Sounds similar to what happened with us. We also have no idea how we got here. Anyway, sorry for my reaction back there. I got a bit too excited when I saw you two. It's okay, we totally understand. We were looking for a way out too. At least we know we're not alone.
Oh, blessed be the goddess of fate above. You're already friends with the fairy of the forest.
Grandpa Almond, thank you so much for bringing my friends here. Could you let the others know I'm coming? I'll head over right away.
Of course, leave it to me. Hey-ho, pistachio. Today truly is a blessed day.
Wow, Nilu. Looks like you made short work of getting to know the locals. Well, when I arrived here yesterday, Grandpa Almond told me all about the state of this world. Since they think of me as their forest fairy, I just felt like I had to try to help them. Oh, so you mean like using some kind of forest magic to repair the tavern? Unfortunately, I don't know how to use the magic of this world. I've tried using my vision, but it doesn't seem to work here. If the books stored in this hut are anything to go by, this seems to be the place where the goddess of creation first made the townspeople of this forest. She folded the pages of books into small origami animals, gave them life with her magic, and with time, that's how the Forest of Blessings took shape. Maybe one of the books here could teach us how to use magic. I read them all, but only found one reference to magic. The incantation, abracadabra, means to create what I say. This is a world made up of words, where fantastical powers can be wielded by all. Okay, so basically everyone in this world can use magic?
I don't know why. It's
That's
been a
nice,
while.
but still kind of vague.
Poor girl has
Yeah,
not gotten
From
many
the other books
appearances
I
in a
read,
while.
it seems like this goddess really likes to play fast and loose with the details. So, what should we do now? Didn't you say you were going somewhere, Nilu? Oh, yes. I was going to help some of the other residents of the forest. They've been busy making preparations to reopen the tavern, so I thought I could help out. Got it! Guess we should just focus on what we can do for now.
This whole thing is making me pretty nervous, actually. It's like I've been pushed on stage without being taught the choreography. Since I'm already wearing the costume, though, I might as well try to play the part. It's what a professional dancer would do. And who knows? Maybe I'll find my own magic along the way. All I can do is try, right?
At least you're optimistic.
Thank you. Then let's go.
I love it when we make little art vignettes like this. Did I screenshot out of a perfect moment? Yep. Again, stuff like this just really, this is part of what makes me respect Genshin, because this is not easy to draw in this style. The lads who we have doing this must be constantly cranking this out. Quite frankly, now I have Navi's signature, I'm a little bit tempted to get her. The thing is, although I have felt like I don't like her, I've also not made much of an effort to like her. Every time I've played her, I've been forced to, as part of a brief trial or something, and I've not gone to build the team that I want to, or anything. And so maybe... Maybe if I was more on my own terms. D-Luke! Oh shit! I wasn't expecting that. Okay, we got D-Luke. Alright. Oh, and Beidou C6. Okay, I just spontaneously got D-Luke. More carving. That's actually good. But I mean, it doesn't matter because Carve just sucks. D-Luke! Hello. I'm never going to use you because I already have Hu Tao, but you're cool. Alright, I mean it's unlikely, but maybe I could squeeze out enough wishes in the next 20 days to get Navia. Right, should I do this, or should I do the other quest we just got?
Look, the forest fairy is here, and she brought her companions. Grandpa Almond was right, they do look promising.
Hello there, everyone. I heard you were working on the piping for the calligraphy tavern. Is there anything we can do to help?
Oh, we wouldn't dream of troubling you with our petty problems, my lady. Don't you worry, we have it all under control.
It's a fucking planet full of
You
sin.
sure about that? Because from where Paimon's floating, the piping is looking pretty chaotic.
Ah, yes. We have my careless friend to thank for that. He promised we could leave the pipe connecting to him, and, well, the results speak for themselves.
Hey, I just wanted to inspect each pipe. This is the network the magic tonic has to flow through. I was just trying to be thorough, so I disassembled the whole thing.
Yeah, and now you've forgotten how to put the thing back together. Have you been eating too many nuts again?
Right. There's a new feature I've added here. And I really appreciate this, because first of all, I love this feature. Having a dialogue log is really nice. I think this is new.
I hope this is new. I'm pretty sure this is new. I hadn't noticed it before, if it wasn't new. Star Rail has had this for a while, I think, and you could go back into story quests and like still review the voice lines, but now you can actually do it in the moment. I love this. The first game I ever played which had something like this was Somnium Files. Brilliant. Brilliant for that game. Perfect. This is brilliant because it allows me to go back without having to take a clip or something, and you can
Hello
listen.
there, everyone. I heard you were working on the piping for the calligraphy tavern. Is there anything we can do to help?
And I'm just taking this opportunity to say, here's how to improve a little bit of dialogue here, right? Here's like how you write dialogue, right? You cut out unnecessary exposition. Right here, just cut out the line, "This is a network and magic tonic has to flow through." Just cut that out. You do not need that, because that can be inferred. I'm pretty sure we already heard that. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we were already told that first exposition dump. The second, we can just infer that. He can stress. What he can do is he can stress that, oh yeah, we really need to get this right. I really need to be thorough. We can't do anything wrong. And from that, we can just infer it's important and then be like, oh yeah, so that's where it flows through, right? Inference is cognitive, it's more engaging, it's also shorter, and so then it doesn't drag at all. That's how you write dialogue.
Please
Genshin,
don't fight.
come on, please.
I know everyone wants the tavern to reopen as soon as possible so that the forest can return to normal. So, why don't you let us help out?
Yeah, we're here anyway, so we might as well.
That's why I refer to it as Genshin's dialogue problem. It isn't very inefficient dialogue. Same with Honkai Star Rail a lot of time as well.
Well, if you're offering... Basically, the pipes need to be connected properly to allow the magic tonic to flow through. If you put the wrong pipe in the
here you
wrong
go,
place,
here.
the
We could have
tonic
just
will get
waited
stuck
until this
halfway.
line to reveal it. See, so that line was completely pointless, just cut that out. It's not like a big problem, but this adds up. Like, half of the lines in this game have an issue like that. Where we don't need that, just cut that out. Brevity. Like right here, that information will be revealed explicitly here anyway. So we just don't need it. The thing is, it's less work. It's less words, guys. All it takes is an extra split second to just realize, oh yeah, we don't need this exposition or dialogue here. And it actually saves you the time of writing it down and voice recording it. So it's easier, and that's why sometimes it bothers me. It's easier to do the better writing a lot of the time.
Attention to detail
They
is
just
key.
don't do it.
Says the
Precisely
guy
my
who messed
point.
up the whole thing in the first place.
I think I want to switch back to Nilu's regular outfit just because I haven't played with it at all yet. There we go. I do quite like the deep blue contrast, it's evocative.
Oh, amazing! You did it!
Now the tonic will flow into everyone's cups without getting stuck, right? Oh, gotta say though, Paimon is starting to get pretty curious about this magic tonic. It's not greed, it's curiosity.
Well, if it's really just one sip, I guess that would be fine.
Just be careful. This is one of the last cups left in the entire forest. We're supposed to save it for our research.
Just a sip, promise. Okay, here goes. Oh, it's sticking to the Paimon's tongue! Wait! Is this just regular ink?
Wait, does that mean what the legend says is true? The goddess of fate used ink to compose her stories on paper, and the goddess of creation used her power to bring those tales to life.
No wonder the tavern is so important to the forest.
Maybe the fading disorder occurs when the ink within the body dries up. That would explain why the beings here are forgetting their own stories. Oh.
I'm not really sure I can really wrap my head around this conversation, but there's no need to get all worked up on our behalf, my lady. With the pipe installed, I'm sure the tavern will be up and running in no time.
What do you mean, can't wrap your head around it? The fairy is recounting the story of how the goddesses gave us life. In fact, I've seen the goddess of creation with my own eyes.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way you're old enough to have met her. We're the same age, and I think I would know considering we went to tell our wishes to the goddess of fate together. So stop talking alone.
Oh, fine. It was my grandfather, all right? He was the one that saw her. He said that one day after he finished work, he saw the goddess of creation grant us life with his own eyes. In her hands, she held the very paper used to form our bodies.
Why do I
She
feel like
whispered
this is a
something into the
YouTuber
pages,
like Marco
and then
Meatballs
suddenly
doing
a paper frog was born,
voice
ready
cameo?
to leap into the world. Oh, it was spectacular.
Ugh, cut the theatrics, will you? You weren't even there.
Wait, so that's it? Paimon thought creation magic would have a little bit more pizzazz.
Oh, so in your world, the creation of life is a much showier affair? Huh, I'm learning something new every day.
Well, that's not exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
Magic doesn't have to be spectacular.
That's enough out of you. All your boasting is confusing our kind fairy.
Oh, no, it's all right. I actually think I understand the magic of this world a bit better now. Thank you.
The honor was all ours, milady.
Traveler, Paimon, we should make our way to the next location. Let me help
Also,
you.
I've heard the Nilu clapping game joke before. Of course I have. And so when I went into a teapot, I was like, let's hear her teapot dialogue. And it immediately just fucking jump scared me with it right out the game. I was not expecting it. Like, if I do these other quests, that can give me... Oh. Oh, it's a... Yeah. I love Akivara outfit. I would want to use her for that outfit alone. I think that looks so damn cool. As she... Let's read this. Since you're in Sumeru, you must not miss Nilu's performances. This is a fact most people in Sumeru agree on. There's no threshold to Nilu's dances, so everyone can come and enjoy a most fascinating and engrossing time there. Nilu's audience comes from all walks of life. Be a knowledgeable researcher or mercenary who's seen true brutality, everyone is attracted here by Nilu's gorgeous dancing form. Alright, give us belly button. Every time Nilu takes the stage, a press of people crowds the Grand Bazaar until all are standing shoulder to shoulder. Rational sense and wisdom are mainstream in Sumeru, while art, which stands for sensibility, does not enjoy the same popularity and respect. Yet if wisdom is meaning bestowed upon Smoke by the goddess, then art stands for meaning that human beings seek for themselves. Alright. Letters from the audience. Oh, that sounds sweet. Alright, voiceover. Also, yeah, literally nothing behind those eyes. I don't know what it is, but there's nothing. There's nothing there.
Hello, I'm Nilu from Zubair Theater. We have one dance scheduled for today, and it's about to start. Keep your eyes peeled. First, get into position like this. Then move like that. Yep, that's it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away. Relaxing days like this are nice. Let's take it easy. The weather and our moods are the same. They can both get gloomy. It's alright though, because the sky will become even brighter after the rain. Thunder is kinda scary. Are you afraid of it? If so, I can share a nifty method to help with that. Huh? Wow! It's snowing! You can really hear the snow falling. Add in the swirling snowflakes, and it feels like the spirit of nature is dancing. Sunny days are so warm and cozy. They make me sleepy. Are you all right? Watch out for sandstorms. Good morning. Huh? Why are you staring at me? My hair's sticking up? Don't look. I'll go fix it right now. Should I eat some baked goods, or should I get something with rice? Or maybe I can have some hummus instead.
What the fuck is hummus?
Remember, let out all your frustrations before bedtime for a better night's rest. If you want, I'm more than happy to be your audience.
Thank you.
Sometimes you can convey more with dance than words. If you don't know what to say, then just dance.
Don't know about that advice, Nilu. Gotta be honest.
Are you sulking? That's no good. Come on, follow my lead. First, use your right hand to draw a big circle in front of you. Then, use both hands to take all those negative feelings off your chest and into the circle. Next, push it away as hard as you can. So, feeling better now?
Okay, no, I'm actually gonna try this, okay?
Are you sulking? That's no good. Come on, follow my lead. First, use your right hand to draw a big circle in front of you. Then, use both hands to take all those negative feelings off your chest and into the circle. Next, push it away as hard as you can. So, feeling better now?
You know what? That's right. That's actually a good idea. If my muscles weren't still aching from waking up, that'd actually...
It's
okay.
normal for hard work to produce no results. For example, no matter how hard I try, I can never understand the Ratawa's teachings. When you're stuck, shake up your mind, flip your brain around, and change the direction you're going in. Crystal flies come in all sorts of colors. They're so pretty that you can't not be curious. When you quietly reach out to one, it instantly steps into an elegant and nimble dance and flies away from you. If I could fly, I'd take dance lessons from them.
I think I'm gonna end stream after this, by the way, because it's already 10:30. So I want to have a shower soon, and then after my shower, I got things to do.
When the goddess of flowers danced, real Padisaras would bloom underneath her feet. That sounds like such a beautiful scene. I'd love to see it. Sorry. I'm trying to decide what to eat and I got lost in thought. Do you need help with anything?
Why aren't these voice lines marked as new?
My life is dance, or dance is my life. Which phrase is the better way to describe it? I'm no good at logical things like this. Anyway, I'll just keep on dancing. I want to use my performances to show the beauty of art to more people. I still can't tell poisonous mushrooms apart from non-poisonous ones. Apparently, color doesn't mean much. Poisonous mushrooms can be bright or dull. I feel like I understand, but I also don't.
Now, you might think that's a stupid problem to have, but she does live in Sumeru. So that makes more sense.
Sweets always make you feel better. Most people in Sumeru love them. Want to try some? I'll get some for you. I have a hard time eating mushrooms, mostly because I'm scared. Not the type of scared that makes you want to run away, though. When I was little, I once ate a poisonous mushroom and was bedridden for days. If you want to eat any of Sumeru's mushroom dishes, please make sure to check that the ingredients are all edible. This must be what it feels like to have flavors dancing on your tongue. How wonderful! Thank you. You must have put a lot of love and effort into this dish. Just like I put so much of me into my dance practice. Sorry, my appetite's been a bit off lately. Please don't take offense. Happy birthday! I learned a new dance, and I want to show it to you. Am I nervous? You saw right through me. It's because I wanted to incorporate my feelings into the moves, but then the choreography just got more and more difficult. Anyway, I just wish that your life will always be full of wonder and happiness.
I love that this is a thing. Now, an interesting thing. So, I mean, these come up as a genuine birthday gift. I genuinely liked logging on my birthday and finding out, oh, there's birthday voice lines. That's fucking lovely. And I went through every single character's ones, I think. But of course now it's kind of meaningless. Now it's just automatically unlocked when I get a new character. There's a couple ways to treat that. They could have it be so that if you get a character after your birthday, you have to wait until you're next to get a voice sign. That could be a little bit mean, though. The other way they could do it is to record a second birthday voice sign. Just once a year for each character, just one more birthday voice sign that's not going to cost them anything. And just add it onto a list, so each year they get a new birthday voice line or something. And it unlocks the previous year's birthday voice line as well. I feel like that'd be really cool.
Huh? What's this feeling?
We really skipped over these.
I'm done warming up. I can do even better now. I feel like I'm lying down on the back of a massive animo slime. It's so light and comfy. I really like being with you. I don't know why, but it feels like a butterfly is trying to burst out of my chest. Anyway, how about I show a new dance to you?
Nearly, that's moving a little bit faster.
Here! Positions! With all my strength! Dance with the waves! All eyes on me! This dance is for you! All eyes on me!
All Eyes on Me is
All
pretty
eyes
bad.
on me!
Her burst animation is the best in the game. I think I did the burst animations tier list. I put it up top. It's amazing.
For you! For you! Let me help you pack this up. Wow, what a lovely surprise! For you! For you!
I'm cooked.
For you!
I'm so fucking cooked.
For you! Don't worry about me. How troublesome. Deep breaths. Don't worry, I'm here. I'll stand in for you. It's time for the curtain to fall. The show can't go on. Beauty, don't leave me. I gotta keep my balance. That hurt a little.
Cody, you're going to be totally ruining these voice lines.
Where are we dancing today? Anything I can help you with? Oh, you're calling for me? Coming!
Rightio. Sure. This is where all my resin is going to go for the next couple of days. It's tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow. Okay, so I need to save up all my resin for this. So I definitely want to bring this up. $71,000 HP. 71,000. Also, good thing about Key is that it is Nilu's best in slot weapon. But there are actually other characters that use this. There are other characters that absolutely wouldn't mind this. Al-Haytham? Honestly, I do feel like that if you don't have... The fact it gives EM, I feel like... Also, I'm pretty sure it has a high base attack. $44. So its base attack is on like the upper echelons. That's probably 565 base attack by the end, by its maximum level. So it's a good amount of base attack. So compared to a Wolf Fang, I mean it's going to give you a lot of HP no matter what. How is Al-Haytham's HP? Not bad. That's a good amount of HP. So he could get a decent bit of EM out of this. So I feel like this is not actually even a bad weapon on Al-Haytham. Wolfang probably is better, but I don't think this is bad. Kuki? Absolutely, Kuki can use it. Bennett, no. Farina? It's one of Farina's best in slots, obviously. She's a HP scaler. So if you're... Imagine if you're using her for Bloom, this is great. Imagine getting 2 Refinement 5's keys. So you could run one on Nilu and one on Farina on a buy routine. That would be crazy. Jean? If Jean's healing scaled on HP, it'd be really good on her, but no. Kazuha, no, just get Cyphos' Moonlight, which is on the same mana. Then no Traveler, literally any character that likes EM, it could be used on. The more HP we have, the better, of course, but... Zing, no. No, not Xingqiu. Ketchum, no. Kurara, yes, absolutely. She likes HP for her shield and her damage, and she likes EM, so it's great on Kurara. Layla, HP scaling shield. So yeah, there's actually quite a few characters that like Ki. It's best in slot for Nilu. It's best in slot for Nilu. It can be Farina's best in slot depending on what like teams you're using. It's probably Kirara's best in slot as well. It's one of Layla's best in slots. So it's a way better weapon than you'd think for a HP percent sword. But thankfully, I mean, I do have Dock Hand, which is fine enough. And we should hit the HP cap, I'm pretty sure. We only need another 3,000. 3,000, which is another 20%. I'm pretty sure that HP percent there does reach like 60%. So I think we will hit the HP cap, which is cool.
First, get into position like this. Then move like that. Yep, that's it. Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away.
Right, couple minutes. I mean, it's really a bit of a shame. Nilu looks really good. Don't take how long, mate. It's a shame that her teams actually have her as a sub DPS rather than the main DPS. I kind of wish she was main DPS. I mean, she can be,
Your
but
rhythm is
she's
off
not great.
again.
Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting your rehearsal.
Wait, these are the two frogs we saw on the road a little?
Oh, the forest fairy is here. For the love of lotus leaves and dewdrop stream, you've really got to put in some...
But
Oh, don't pressure yourselves on my account. Are you rehearsing for a show?
Sure are. You see, our group regularly performs for guests at the tavern. We've been out of work for quite some time, with the closure and all. But after hearing of the fairy's arrival yesterday, we figured we needed to get in performance shape right away.
I understand how you feel. Back at the Grand Bazaar, Zubair Theater's always busy with rehearsals too.
The Grand Bazaar? Do people there sing on lotus leaves as well?
Yeah, they do. And it's a really big one. You're the conductor of your group, aren't you? You remind me of Mr. Zubair.
Ah, then he must be an ambitious director. One who would do anything to avoid disappointment.
Is there anything we can do to help you, Mr. Stream?
Oh, no. My problems are mine and mine alone. It's just, after the tavern closed, I somehow forgot how to sing. I'm always a few beats behind everyone else, and I keep singing out of key.
You were our trump card, our best singer by a mile.
I know, but
So he is a victim of the fading disorder too?
Don't be sad, Mr. Stream. Whenever I've forgotten important dance steps in the past, my friends at the Grand Bazaar always stick by my side to encourage me. They smile and patiently tell me everything's going to be okay. Then they play the melody for me over and over until the steps finally come back to me. Now it's our turn to help you.
We just need to help you remember how to sing, right? The Traveler's got a great sense of rhythm. We can help keep you in time.
Well, what do you say, Stream? I think it...
are you sure?
Don't worry about it, Mr. Stream. It'll all be worth it when the tavern reopens and we finally have the chance to hear your marvelous singing voice.
All right, then. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll give it my best shot.
Excellent! Perfectly in time! No good! Your rhythm is off again!
I didn't get what was happening there. Okay.
I feel like I'm getting the hang of it again.
Goddesses above, this better stick when it comes to the performance. Just do it exactly like how we rehearsed.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks to you, my voice is once again as clear as a flowing stream.
Glad to hear that you're feeling better, Mr. Stream. It's also about time for us to go to our next destination.
We'll be looking forward to your performance at the tavern.
We've got one final stop. Let's go. Wow, what a lovely surprise. Yep. Huh? Let me help you pack this up.
Now that is why the normal attack strat is risky, because for some reason it bugs out a little bit sometimes. Right, so I'm probably going to do this, and this is the last when I end stream.
Oh, my dear Citrus, please tell me you're joking. We can't have you out of commission with the tavern about to reopen.
I'm sorry, Grandpa Almond. It's the truth. I was just too excited for the reopening and must have fallen asleep in an awkward position.
Grandpa Almond, we're here to help.
Oh, hazelnuts on high. You could not have come at a better time. Please allow me to introduce you. This is the bartender of the Calligraphy Tavern, Miss Citrus. Miss Citrus is supposed to add all kinds of delicious fruits to the magic tonic. Her additions are what turn it into the finest brew in the land.
I appreciate the kind words, Grandpa Almond, but
Are you all right?
terrible timing. Getting a kink in my neck at a time like this? Could you give my tail a little twist? That should help free up the movement in my neck. I would do it myself, but
The neck and tail are
of course they're connected. Just like how you can't have a rainbow without rain. Anyway, you just need to position me at the right height. This doesn't seem quite right.
We should make...
Perfect! My neck feels much better.
So there really is some kind of connection.
Thank you so much, everyone. I could...
That's another problem solved. Well, since we've taken care of most of the tasks, all we need to do now is reopen the tavern.
But we still don't know how to use the magic of this world. We don't even know why the tavern closed in the first place.
Oh, what about the method that one hamster mentioned? You should try it, Nilu.
You mean the creation magic his grandfather saw outside the Hut of Blessings? I wonder. How exactly did the goddess of creation give them life?
Maybe you don't need to understand it. Just give it a try. Everyone here...
In other words, this forest is a stage. And all I need to do is... step out into the spotlight? Sounds just like a fairy tale.
Well, we are surrounded by talking origami animals and magic potions after all. Almost seems like anything's possible.
Another problem Genshin style I'll have. In other words, say something which is no less complicated, and therefore saying it in other words is pointless. Hate him around.
You're right, Paimon. We won't know anything unless we try. In that case, let's see. This is how you do it, right? I think I got the folds right.
Whoa, your origami skills are great!
I once saw one of our prop people making something similar. It looked really cool, so I took some time during my break to learn the basics. It's not a bad way to stave off sleepiness either.
Well, how do you feel? Sense any, magical powers flowing through you?
No.
know. What are we missing?
Magic words? But how am I supposed to know what the goddess said to bring them to life?
Oh, good point. You're the forest fairy, Nilu. What do you want?
I bestow upon you the blessings of the forest and offer you a home in this land.
At least 5,000 people across the world just cried out in unison, "It should have been me."
Your name shall be Harisara. May you bloom in this world as beautifully as the flower I love.
My name is Parisara. It worked. It actually worked.
Well, peel my shell and call me a
Something
I
pregnancy
never
allegory.
imagined I'd witness such a miracle at my age. It's just like what the stories said about the goddess of creation.
Shell? Miracle?
Nice to meet you, Parisara. I'm Nilu, the fairy of this forest. From this day forward, this place is now your home.
Hello, Fairy Nilu.
I hope you'll grow up happily in this forest.
Grow up.
Oh, you can leave the little one with old Almond for now. Oh, this sure brings back memories. It's been such a long time since we last held a
This suddenly feels very
ceremony.
cultish. I like it.
Here, Parisara.
Nilu,
Come to Grandpa
I think we need to
Almond.
get ready to exterminate these
Well,
people.
now that Nilu has mastered the goddess's magic, we should be able to reopen the tavern, right?
Grandpa Almond, could you send a few people to check the underground space beneath the tavern?
Oh, of course. May I ask why?
The moment I used magic, I sensed something strange down there. I have a feeling it's connected to why the tavern had to close down.
Of course. We'll look into it right away.
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond, Parisara. Don't go running off on your own.
Parisara. Listen. Running.
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, all right. She's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilu?
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud. Maybe the magic is in the words themselves, just like the book said.
Something metaphor, scorn, video essay.
This place is seeming more like a fairy tale by the second.
I mean, or somewhere called the Forest of Blessings, so it kind of makes sense.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Nilu.
When I brought Parisara to life just now, I was able to sense the magic flowing through the forest, and the flowers and trees, and inside the creatures that live here. But for some reason, there's a hollowed out space beneath the tavern where I couldn't sense anything at all.
We're back, my lady.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before.
Transparent and clinking. Oh, I've got it!
Already?
You've got to use fairy tale logic, Paimon. That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact. Still remember the taste of the magic tonic you took a sip of, Paimon?
I'm sorry to say this, Nilu, but you're not smart enough to figure that out just like that. Hold up, I just know. Why? Do you have two sets of eyebrows? What the fuck's going on there? No, what is that? There's this curved line right above her eyes, and further above there's a second. What?
Yeah, it was ink. Oh,
Okay, what's the first
bit
bit?
now?
Traveler,
It's the
come
opposite
on.
of the eyebrows.
Will you
Okay,
come
so what's
gather
the
some
first set?
ingredients with me? I learned what we
Eyeliner?
need to make the magic tonic back in the hut of blessings.
Sure thing! What do we need to get?
A setting sun that never sets, a dragon that cannot fly, and a moon that only shines at night.
Where are we supposed to find crazy things like that? What? How did you get that so fast? Logic, huh? Lucky guess, more like.
Don't even know I'm right yet. Oh, this is kind of awkward. Can I? So I was gonna end stream right here. Now you've given me a trial.
With all my strength!
49,000. Pathetic. No, genuinely though, actually. How do you only have 49,000 HP? No, bless. Well, that's how. Crit Nilu, baby. What? Was there's our confirmation? It does go up to 63,000. So yes, we're going to get at least another 20%, which means we are going to hit the HP cap. So that's jolly good for us. Right, I'm in stream. I'll probably play this on nights. My work should be finished within the next 2 weeks, by the end of the month. And so then I should be back to streaming properly. So I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. And I like the little particles that appear around her with the costume. That's cool. That's not permanent ability or anything. That's costume, I think. Or they seem to disappear sometimes. Alrighty. This seems cool so far. I like the mechanics.